Anytime you guys hang out, regardless of what you're doing, I think that's fantastic. That's what I enjoy doing in Dojo stream and Sly stream. If you ever did, Junior, I would keep. I understand some people don't do it because they get nervous about like, oh, nobody's gonna watch. But your friends are. You always have friends, man. And I am one of them, Junior. I know we joke a lot. We bust balls. That's what we do. But I would totally support you if you ever decided to do some streaming on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. So let me ask you, Junior, how did you get that nickname? Harvest a mulberry. Triangle to open bag. Okay. I'll level up. Yeah, how does one get that reputation, Junes? You gotta throw money around at an early age? I used to do that, but well, I guess well no, let me take that back. I wasn't as flashy with the money back then. Proactively harvest and eat fruit whenever you obtain seeds and phosons because your HP and various other stats increase when you level up. Okay. This concludes the tutorial. Okay. I have a reputation for bringing a lot of money to school. Like, a lot. What do you... Wait a second, hold on. Why? Junior, man. That is a ballin' move, though. That is quite baller, my friend. But why do you need $100 bills at school? I mean... Just for show? That's pretty baller, man. I could not do the same. Recommended for those who want to play with ease. Moderate difficulty. High difficulty to test your skills and knowledge requires an unbreakable will. Let's do normal for now. That is quite a ballin' move, my friend.
You've returned.
Just to show off. Just to show,
I have
yeah?
an announcement, Your Majesty, regarding the invasion.
You gotta be careful with that, Junior, man. You gotta surround yourself with the right kind of friends, you know? You don't want friends that just use you for your money, but you also don't want to be walking around alone with that kind of money. Or I just bring my friends to eat pizza and hang out. But $100, man? $100? You can buy enough pizza for your friends with maybe 50, right? I don't know.
She entrusted me with a spear in her final moments.
Apologies if the story is important to you guys.
That spear is a special weapon known as a
basically, you just fight a lot of like enemies that run around.
And uses their power to smite enemies.
Just bring my friends to eat pizza. Junior, you and I would get along just fine
another assault on the enemy.
Outside of Twitch. I think, dude, it would be a lot of fun.
Father, is that all you have to
One
say
pizza
about
plus
Griselda?
drinks is 36.
Words will not bring your
One large pizza plus a drink is $36.
There's no time
And
for
2 pizzas.
sentimentality.
Where are you buying your pizzas that is $36? What? Oh man! Even in New York, they're not $36 for a large pizza. One pizza plus drinks. Okay, I misread. Drinks, not drink. Drinks, more than one. Okay, I gotcha. Like a whole pizza. Yeah, like one large pizza. One large. Where do you go for pizza, Junior? If you don't mind me asking. An entry has been added to the text archive. The start of the Cauldron War. And it sounds really complicated. The source of the conflict, I'm just going to leave this up here for anyone who happens to want to read it. In the meantime, I'm going to do some chatting with my boy, Junior. Yeah, where do you get your pizza, Junior? 36. Giovanni's, or Rusty's, or Nicky D's. I have not heard of any of those. Okay. Tell me this, Junior. you get one large pizza, and you put anything on. Like, what is your ideal pizza as far as toppings and the style? I for one prefer the thin crust as opposed to deep dish or the regular. I like thin crust, extra cheese, and pepperoni. Other meat is okay, and that's fine, but I prefer, so long as it has pepperoni. I'm a sucker for pepperoni. Extra cheese and pepperoni on a thin crust pizza is where it's at for me. Alright. Oh, there's another page. Okay. Again, I will stick on this page just for anyone who happens to come across this, or maybe I'll read it myself later on the VOD. Extra cheese, bacon, pepperoni, ham, thick crust, or pan. That does actually sound good. See, extra cheese and pepperoni we have common ground on. Bacon is always a great addition. Ham, I've only had ham on pizza when it comes in a meat lovers. I don't order it just by itself. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So how often do you do this, man? And again, feel free to not answer or no comment my persistent questions. But where do you get this money, man? Is it from the board money? Are you making that many boards to make that much money? Thugs like pepperoni. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. I understand that is something that can be taken out of context, but I absolutely do love pepperoni. Do you want to save your current progress? Yes. Thugs likes pepperoni in his mouth. Damn right. Extra pepperoni if possible. Like stacks of it. So much. Like, I like pepperoni and extra cheese to the point where the pepperoni stacks on top of each other. I understand that's a lot of pepperoni, but that's totally... Wait a second. Overwrite? No. No, my own money. I save up each year and boom, have money. I wait for the last day of the year. The last day of the year as in New Year's Eve? Like December 31st? Princess!
We shall regroup with those able to fight.
I'll wait for the last day of the year. Are you talking about the last day of the school year? Or actually New Year's Eve?
Everyone is rushing to their deaths.
Oh wait, which one? New Year's Eve? Okay.
Oh, Princess, hear me
I'm
out.
patient.
That spear
Damn right,
is a
man.
magical weapon called
See,
a cipher.
that's one way to do it, Junior. You are, with that kind of reputation and that kind of consistency, you become the go-to party guy for the end of the year.
It will surely lead you to victory.
New Year's, okay, New Year's with your friends and stuff. That's awesome, dude. That just reaffirms my previous statement that you and I would get along just fine outside of Twitch.
Because I was late to the battle.
Lord Brigand, you may be one of our nation's heroes.
So you save up all this money for a big party, but
Father does nothing to stop him.
you don't get anything for yourself, then?
Dastardly queen of the fairies.
You could very easily, just from what I'm picking up from the stories that we've been sharing, you can very easily afford a PlayStation. I'm just saying. What's your worst idea you've ever had? My worst idea? Let me think. That little. I'll have to mull that over, Junior.
Did you know that?
Give me a second to think about that. The worst idea I ever had would be.
If we can obtain
Let me think here.
and fabricate our own jewels.
Oh, okay, I got one. Well, I mean, this may not be the worst idea. This may not be, right now, since you caught me on the spot, it's a pretty bad idea, but it might not be the worst. I'll have to really think about it. Because that's a pretty deep question, especially if it's one that I've ever had. You know, the worst I've ever
I
had.
shall bring some tea up to your
The
room.
worst idea that I can currently think of was, well, way back when I was in school. When I was still in school, you had the ideas for cutting classes, you know, and skipping different classes, and just getting away from monitors is what we call them. I don't know if schools still have them, but they're basically people that walk around the halls and stuff and make sure people have hall passes and are in class when they're supposed to be. But anyway, my friends and I. Oh, you know what? I take it back. Junior, I just come to see while I was explaining this. I just came up with another one. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. But okay, I have a different one. Junior, I'm gonna share this with you, man. We're gonna stop the gaming just for a little bit, guys, while I share the story with Junior and the rest of you guys. If, however, there are people, I only see two, Dojo and Junior, but if anybody would like me to hurry up and play, I can do that too. But Junior, anyway, we're gonna pause the game for a little bit. Or not pause it, but we're gonna stop the gameplay for just a little bit while I share the story with Junior. Alright. Several years ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe, I think it's whenever the movie The Notebook came out. You know, the Nicholas Sparks movie, based on his book. Yes, Junior, it's Dojo. It is indeed story time. So we're gonna take a little break from the gameplay. Yeah, I am old, man. I'm pushing 30. And then, alright, anyway, I went to a movie theater with my friends, and one of the common things you could do back then, I don't know if you can do it anymore, I don't think you can do it anymore because times have changed, but you used to be able to buy one movie ticket. You had to genuinely buy one movie ticket, or risk, not paying and then getting busted that way. But the safer way, the smarter way, was buying a movie ticket and then hopping to different shows. So you spend the entire day at the theater watching all these kind of movies, like whatever you want, at the cost of one movie, you know? So my friends and I, we bought tickets to one show, and we were just hopping. The plan was to hop several movies. We saw one, I can't remember exactly what it was that we paid for, but as we were getting out and trying to find something that we were interested in, there was an usher was right there, was walking around and checking tickets. So my friends and I ducked into the closest theater, the closest auditorium that was there. We just ran into something just because he was making his way through the line of people. So we snuck into this movie. Didn't know what it was at the time. It turns out it's The Notebook, with Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. And so for the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, me and three of my friends were just ripping on it, oh, this is the lamest movie. That guy is so gay, and oh, Rachel McAdams, I'd bone her, and making all these stupid guy jokes. And then we shut up and let the movie play out. The movie, it's actually pretty good, man, and it's actually really sad. It's such a sad story. But, okay, so maybe half an hour into it, me and my friends decided to just shut up and actually watch the movie. And then by the end of it, I don't know if you're aware of the ending, Junior, or Dojo, but The Notebook ends in a very, very sad way. Very romantic, though. Very romantic. Heartbreakingly so.